boundaries, I have to know my boundaries. You have to know your boundaries, because not maliciously, people will push your boundaries and they'll see what they can get away with and what they can't. We have these things, they're called, hard no's. There are things that I am not willing to allow. Being yelled at, being talked down to, in a mean way. And I'm not talking about accidental stuff. I need my partner to have a life without me. I do not want to be that person's life. And I do not want to be their life. My hard no's are women that don't want kids. If you don't want kids, that's a hard no. No matter how much I like you and how much I want to be around you, I can't be with you. And what's cool about that is it's specific for each person. It'll be specific for each woman or each man, what their boundaries are leading up to a relationship and in the relationship. But defining those things at the beginning is massively important to be and to stay in a relationship and keep it healthy. And that's the thing is sometimes people will, even within the relationship, they will push your boundaries a little bit. But when they're well defined, they don't push too far. And you know exactly what you want and will not accept in a relationship. And those types of things are really, really important leading up to a relationship. I heard somebody else the other day or earlier today, and they were like, two broken parts don't make a whole, right? So you have to be whole or whatever. Each person has to be, say, whole and whole, right? So that's the only way it'll work. I don't truly believe in that. I think that nobody's perfect. I'm not going to find a perfect person. And I'll break it to you, you're not either. Nobody is. So knowing what my boundaries are and what I'm looking for in a partner. And I was talking to my partner, and I was like, what's the one thing that my partner has to have? And they have to be willing to grow. They have to be willing to grow. And that doesn't even mean grow with me. It just means grow as a human being, grow as an emotional person. Be able to fail and get better from it. Yes, you're going to have times where you're depressed and you're sad, but that person needs to be willing to move out of that. Or if they can't, they're willing to find a way to move out of that and willing to accept help. That's the biggest thing that I look for in a partner, is somebody that's willing to grow as a human being. That they are not just, this is who I am, and this is as far as I'm going to go. Because whoever I meet, in a day from then, 10 days from then, 10 years from then, they are not going to be the same person. Now, did they go this way or did they go that way? And did they grow on a path that is the same as mine, right? Or in the same direction as I'm going? Now, down the road, they might veer off and find they want something else. That, to me, is true love, where you are completely willing to accept who this person is and where they go in their life. No matter if that's with you or not. Yeah, that shit'll fucking hurt. But true love is allowing somebody to be themselves and loving them for that. But the only way that I find that, or I believe in my soul that anybody finds that, is they are willing to work on themselves, and then they find somebody else that's willing to work on themselves. And then you have to have other things that, you know, you have to know your personality a little bit. There is some major soul searching that happens to be able to define these answers within yourself. What am I looking for? What do I need? What person fits with me? What am I willing to accept? What am I not willing to accept? And I'm not talking about, oh, I want you know, to be rich and live in a house on a hill in this place, right? That could be one of your boundaries, right? That could be one of your staples that you want. And I promise you, if you define it and you pursue that shit, you will find that guy. But what I'm specifically talking about is personality traits. You think this man would be a good father? Meet his mom. Meet his dad. Learn about him. That's how you can, and then you have to search out these things too. That's dating. Dating is not, oh, we're just getting to know each other. Dating is like, it's a heightened interrogation, because I am really trying to figure out if you fit those things that I have worked so hard to find out I need. And you got to work hard to find those things. But you don't have to be whole to be in a relationship. I think it's just being able to find somebody that's willing to grow with you and grow on their own, and then you know, grow with you on specific things and certain things within the relationship. That's something that's like super important that I think gets missed a lot. I don't see a lot of videos about that kind of stuff. You're not perfect, but the goal is to find somebody that's trying to be just like you are, and figuring out what you want.